considered the extraordinary miracles that the Lord did? How about the one where he walked on water? What was going on? What was he saying by his actions? I think he was saying he's taking back authority over the elements of the earth that he himself created. He also controlled the wind and the waves on that Sea of Galilee. He's proving he has the right. He has the authority. Why did he come up to the temple beyond these walls and start upsetting the tables of the money changers? He'd been there many times his whole life for 30 years. But just this one day, he decides to do something about it. Something that bothered him horribly. Yes, commerce done incorrectly, thieving, charging way too much, all of that. But this is his house, the house of God, the holy temple. This was his place and his land. And one day it's going to be called holy because it will be holy. He was taking authority over that which was saying, no, it's not a holy place. I will pollute it and harm it. And he's saying, oh, no, you won't. What about the time when the sun stood still for Joshua? Only the one who made the sun and the moon in the first place could make it stand still, not man. Taking his rightful place over his creation. Yes, he told the sun and the moon to go about your business until the end, but not that day. The battle was won. Joshua was fighting giant nations, giant half-human beings, polluted people that have no redemption possible. That's why God did it. Why did he heal the man at the pool of Bethesda, saying, pick up your mat and walk, when he couldn't walk? What was going on there? Every evil entity had a place in that pool of Bethesda. Serapis was one of the false gods, Asclepius, many others. The people were getting healings from demonic entities. He comes up and he doesn't say it with his words, but he says, oh, no, you don't. I will heal by God's power myself. He was taking authority back over these false healings. On and on it goes. Think about them sometime. These one-of-a-kind miracles. What about the fire in the oven and the three Hebrew men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? And who was the fourth man in the fire? It was Yeshua, Jesus himself. He was teaching that day that even as the earth is burned, one day in the future, he will be there to protect his people. And I loved what those boys said. I don't know if God will save me. I know he can, but I don't know if he will. He has the power, he has the reign. And when he decides to teach, he does something supernatural, miraculous. Like the three in the fiery furnace. And Daniel in the lion's den. He created the beasts of the earth. He can also close their mouths when he chooses. Think about them. There's tons more. Raising the dead. Just on and on and on. Think about them yourself. Find a couple of them and ponder them a little bit today. Blessings to you from Jerusalem.